What's going on, man? I looked over here when I should be looking over there. That's what the lens is. I have it backwards. That's why I should have done that instead. All that shaking, jeez. Okay. Oh, it even shakes when I just slap my hand on my lap. Let me clean this shirt. Eagle Vision Multimedia 9823. What's going on? Jeez. Should have fixed that before I'm doing it again still. I need to fix that before I go to live next time. Before I go live. Ah. What you guys going on? What do you guys have going on this Saturday night? Got to keep looking over here instead of over there because there's no lens over here. It's over here. I'm working on a song right now. I actually have multiple songs I gotta work on, but I'm going to be doing like a little review for a few songs that someone sent me. And I said I was going to do it, but let me try to get the song out the way first. It shouldn't take long. Not so many audio tracks I gotta mix. I'm just doing a quick mixing session. I wish I could show you guys my screen, but I'm still learning how to do that. So I don't have everything situated right now. Did you get the new MPC Live 3? No, I didn't. First one, I don't want to pay for it because I'm not the biggest fan of MPCs. The closest thing I ever had one to an MPC was an MPK 49, which was like 14 years ago. And I wanted to get an MPC just to see if I like it or not. It was either an MPC or a machine. I chose machine, and I love it. Uh, a few people asked me if I was going to do a review on it, but I'm not so sure if I do want to. I'm not sure if I do want to buy it. So we'll see. We'll see. I might consider it. I might not. We'll see. Uh, okay. How can I do this again? Pop out chat. Okay, I put it right there. Get into Pro Tools.
Her waist been on my mind. Now I'm staring it in the face.
I'm working on a new song that I had recorded earlier today by my boy D Fly. Shout out to him if he's seen this. If he does see this, just working on his right quick and see if I could give it a quick mix.
Her waist been on my mind. Now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times you were barely giving me play. Through a cup.
There we go.
Her waist been on my mind. Now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times you were barely giving me play.
Man, I thought the pop out chat will stay on the screen if I'm working. Okay. Can it stay on here? Show the timestamps too. Okay. Okay.
Her waist been on my mind. Now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times you were barely giving me play. Through a couple nights, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell.
Okay. Do a little quick mixing session before we get into the songs that I was supposed to review. I'm gonna go ahead and do that soon. It's 6:47. All right. I don't want to rush through it though, so do a little quick de-essing.
Her waist been on my mind. Now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still, her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines. Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face.
Perfect. All right, let's do some EQing. Subtractive EQing. Hey Google, turn on light panels.
Light panels on.
You thought I forgot, did you? Not you. Thank you. Cool.
Her waist been on my mind. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. On my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times. In the face, she said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plan. But I said, and I said, that's in my plan. Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot to do my little secret dance every time I open up a live stream. Get in here. Get in here. Everybody, if you're there, get in here. I know that was lame. Yeah. Oh, someone came with a question. I enjoyed the video you did on Atmosphere 3 and I got it. Nice, nice, sweet. I'm glad you did. I know the price was ridiculously high, man. Luckily for me, thank God, my mom got me Atmosphere 2 years ago for free. I was like, Mom, let me pay you back. She said, no, this is a gift. It's on me. Just go ahead and take it. I know how much it means to you and your music. I was like, are you sure? This is very, very expensive. Atmosphere ain't no joke. It's like $500. And if you get like a good deal on it, if you go to sweetwater.com, they take like at least $20 off. But me, I got the upgrade, which is like around $200, which is not too hard to buy. Good mother, yeah. I'm blessed. I'll tell you, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have a good mother. She really supports me, and I was not expecting her to get me Atmosphere 2. I was going to get it eventually. It's just that it was going to take me a while to get it. But man, Atmosphere 3, it could have had some new features too. If you think about it, it looks just like Atmosphere 2 with 40,000 plus sounds. But no complaints here. I still love it. I'm going to be using a lot more for when it comes to sound designing. That, Pigments, Serum, and there's another one I use for sound design as well. I just have so many plugins that I use. My to-go plugins. There's just so many. But let me know what plugins you use for sound designing. Which plugins that you use, your to-go plugins, when you composing or making a beat. Me, I still use Nexus 3. You already know what the story is behind that. In case you don't know, I don't want to explain it again. I don't know if you saw my video where I was complaining about them, and then they banned me 2 videos later. So I'm stuck on Nexus 3, but I'm okay with it. I have no problem. I'm not missing out on anything on Nexus 5. I kid you not. But on top of that, there's Nexus 3. What else? I use Nexus 3 because the old version that I have, it's a Rompler. It's a Rompler, and it loads very quickly. You use Contact 8. Oh yeah, Contact 8 for me too. Which libraries do you use on Contact 8 though? It depends on which libraries you use. I have so many of them, and I need to start going back to my roots again. One of the old ones that first came with Contact 5 or Contact 6, it was called something. What was it? Razor? Orchestra. Okay, we use Orchestra. Nice. They have so many beautiful orchestral sounds. It's amazing. And one of my biggest sounds that I really wanted to get from Atmosphere a long time ago when I wanted to use it it was guitars. There was a guy that I used to look up to years ago before I started taking YouTube seriously. He made a beat using one of the guitar sounds from Omnisphere, and it sounded exactly like a real guitar. Like he was just playing it. He was letting that bad boy sing, and I was like, man, I gotta get my hands on that thing. But it was $500 at that time, and I'm like, I can't afford it. Now this is before like PayPal and all these other payment services that let you make monthly payments. I could only depend on credit cards back then. The majority of all my equipment I got from credit, and I was like, I can't afford it, but I really want to get those sounds. I need those for my beats. And through the grace of God, my mother went ahead and said, hey, go ahead and get it. Here it is. Me too. Yeah. I mean, that was one of the main reasons why I used Atmosphere in the first place. It was the guitars. And then after that, it was the strings. And then there was third party libraries all over the internet. Some were freely given, some you have to pay for. And I'm like, dang, they sound a little bit better than the ones that come with Omnisphere. And I just started blending them together. Now that we have the new feature where we could blend sounds together and we could tweak them however we please, the mutation feature, that's one of my favorite features on Omnisphere 3. The way how it just mutates everything and it sounds completely different. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be using this a lot more. You create your own sound packs. You can sell them. Well, I don't know if you can. That's a different story. So many companies have different rules, regulations on their policies. So that right there, I have to go back and read. Because if you just take two of their sounds that they created, and then you mutate that, and it's a different sound, does that automatically become yours? Nexus is dope, and also Helion. Helion? Am I saying it right? I gotta look into that one. I think I've heard that one a long time ago. I just don't remember. Nexus is all right. It's just back then I wish it was better. But now that they came out with Nexus 5, they added everything that I was complaining about. But yet they still banned me for speaking my mind as a customer. Not saying customer is always right, but when it comes to the freedom of speech, it's pretty censored. But they got mad at me for stating the obvious. And all of a sudden, look what they did with Nexus 5. They added everything that I was complaining what they were missing back before. So, to each his own. You got Nexus 5? Enjoy it, brother. I'm not missing out on anything. All right, let me go ahead and get this out of the way.
Hell, no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways, and she hit me on the ground. Her waist been on my mind. I'm staring it in the face. Still remember the time she was really giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell, no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways, and she hit me on the ground. Man, I said, I'm in my bag. She ended up ghosting me. I don't ever go to jail. Her waist been on my mind. I'm staring.
All right, man. Some what's it called? Stack compression.
Her waist been on my mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell, no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plan.
And warning, my Pro Tools might crash on me in the middle of the live stream because I've been having some problems with it. Ever since I had to upgrade it. I had to upgrade my computer and the Pro Tools. That back then, I think I mentioned it before in one of my videos. I don't remember which one. I was given a plugin that I had to check out, review it before I let any of you guys know. Pro Tools wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me test it because it required a higher version of Pro Tools, which means that I had to update Pro Tools itself. But my updates were expired. My 1 year of free updates were expired. So I had to pay $200 in order to update that. And I'm like, dang, they're doing exactly what everybody else is trying to do. It's like they're giving you 1 year of free updates, and after that you have to buy the latest updated version, the upgrades. I'm like, okay, Waves did it. Now Pro Tools is doing it. I was on Pro Tools 11 for like 6, 7 years. I was on it for a very long time. I didn't have to upgrade my plugins like in 13 years. And all of a sudden, when they realize that certain companies are making extra money by giving people a year or so for free updates, and after that it becomes expired, and you gotta update your software in order to continue to use it for your work. Now other companies are starting to do it. Pro Tools never did this before, so I'm like, okay, I just don't want other companies to do the same thing. Otherwise, we're going to be down that road where we have to pay for yearly updates. Like I said before, I didn't have to update any of my Wave plugins in 13 years. 13. All of a sudden, we have to now. All right. Any questions anyone sent me? Let me see. Nope. How many people we got in here? We got 3 people. Appreciate you. And we only have 2 likes and just 3 people. Come on, hook your boy up. Just like the video. I appreciate it if you could. Pro Tools is excellent, but it can be a money pit. Unfortunately, it is. Um, Ever since I got my new computer, Alienware, and I bought Pro Tools Studio, it's been very sensitive. I had Pro Tools 7, 8, 9, and 11 right before Studio. I never had this many problems with Pro Tools crashing on me until now. Never. Never. It was, and plus it was happening in the middle of my recording sessions with my other clients. I had a lady over the other day, and we was working together for 3 hours, and it crashed on me like at least 3 times, and I was getting mad. I was like, "Golly, man, this is ridiculous." Yeah, Pro Tools, it is my favorite DAW. It changed my life. I've been using it for almost 20 years. 20 years. Next year will be 2026, so I'll say 2 more years after that, it'll make 20 years. And this is by far the worst the worst Pro Tools version I ever used. I mean, it has its features where it makes my job even much easier. That's a lot of things I like about it, but there's more things that I hate about it than I like about it. If that makes sense. I'm just so confused on how they add all these minor features and expect people to pay. That's what I was complaining about VFX with Nexus. You add these minor features to these programs that you claim to be the biggest upgrade yet, and you want us to pay $200 in order to get it. You're basically paying for the same program. They're just adding small features to it. That's all they're doing. Some people might say the same thing for Omnisphere 3. But it came with more sounds than VFX can ever give us, in my opinion. I'm just playing. Um, I just don't like how they're doing that. Like it's just like they're ripping people off. I don't know. You guys, let me know what you guys think in the chat. It's ridiculous. Hey, we got up to 4 likes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. But on top of that, if you take this work very seriously when it comes to making music, invest in yourself. Don't spend too much, but make sure you have enough to cover yourself in case you need something taken care of, like a repair, software, problems and whatnot, because best believe it's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen. Can you play my song? Hold on, that's D? Wait, oh shoot, hold up, man. I agree, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Well, let me see who this is. Hold up. Yeah, I could play a song. I'm just working on someone else's song at the moment right now. I will play some songs soon. I don't want to spend too much time on a song, so it's not much for me to mix. I'm just trying to give it a quick mix, right quick, get it out the way, and I'm gonna go ahead and start playing some of y'all songs soon. Um, but yeah, I'm very very upset about that because it's like everything is a money pit. Everything. Can you play? I ain't, can you play Young D Fly? I ain't song on my page. Oh, is the song already on your page? Is that what you're saying? That's the name of the song? Yeah, yeah. I'll play it soon. Let me trying to. Oh, that's the name of it. Okay, okay, cool, cool. I didn't want to like butcher the name of your song or anything like that. So my apologies. But yeah, that's how I feel about Pro Tools and everything else. Just be careful. Just get your money right. Get your money straight, and you'll be all right. And if you take this seriously and you make some good money off of it by helping other people, keep doing what you're doing. Because if you give a good quality, you give good service, and you're starting to build a clientele, if they keep coming back, that means you're doing something really, really good. So just hold on to those clients. If they keep coming back, that means you're doing good. You're good at something. Let me see. Let me go ahead and add this compression right quick.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll, that's not in my plan. Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely.
Add a second compressor.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll, that's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she hit me on the.
All right, I'm about to add some additive EQ.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll, that's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she hit me on the ground, she like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll, that's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she hit me on the ground, she like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll, that's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she hit me on the ground, she like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag.
Okay. Yeah, but Young, see, that's crazy, bro. I don't know if you're still on here. 6 likes, appreciate you, appreciate you. Is your name Young D Fly? Cause that's crazy. Cause the song I'm working on right now is by another artist whose name is D Fly. Dang, what a freaking coincidence! Can you believe that, bro? This is my boy that we recorded the song earlier today. His name is D Fly. D Fly, letter D Fly, FLY. That is crazy. And your name is Young D Fly. Wow. Talk about coincidence, huh? Dang, that's crazy. Hold on, you just said something. The chat just went. Yeah, man. I'm like, wow. Because at first I thought that was you whose song I was mixing. I was like, is that D Fly? You're a gospel rapper. Oh, okay, okay. We got a Christian rap artist in the building. Okay, cool. That's what I listen to. That's all I listen to. I listen to Christian hip hop and R&B. All I listen to is KB, Jaunti, sometimes Lecrae. Who else? Dang, what's that dude? What's that dude name? Andy Mineo. What is wrong with me? I used to do regular rap. Yeah, I mean, I think we all have, you know. I mean, when it comes to hip hop, we listen to secular hip hop music first, regular hip hop music first, and then once you have a change of heart, you convert to something else. Lecrae ain't no Christian hip. Oh, come on. Lecrae ain't no Christian rapper. He was at Diddy house. Oh man, you gonna do him like that, huh? I don't know. I'm not. That's not my right to judge anybody. I mean, I'll tell you like this: if you was, then it is what it is. But the music he makes for Christ, the messages in those songs still apply. That's like saying people still listen to R. Kelly. They listen to the artist R. Kelly, but they don't like the man R. Kelly was. He need to come out of the closet. Look it up. He went to Diddy's parties. If he did, it is what it is, man. You know, so to each his own. Whatever floats his boat, that's on him. But shoot, I listen to Jaunti. That dude is a freaking beast. Who else? Dang. I work with a Christian artist from Philly. We're supposed to be working on another track very soon. What else? Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy how you said that, man. I was like, I had no idea. I didn't know, and I don't want to know. So, excuse me. All right, let's see. Give me like 15. I want to say 15. Give me like at least 10 more minutes, and I'll play your song. And then after you, I'm gonna play these other songs that another person sent me. So let me see if I can give us a quick mix right quick. Just hang on tight.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times you would barely give a me play. Threw her a couple lines, cause she never taken the bait. My plans when her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, cause she never taken the bait. She said, hell no. On the ground, she like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, cause she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. Giving me play. Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Should I use de-esser or compressor? I add a compressor at the end of my vocal chain just to make sure those levels are smooth as glass. I want to make sure that nothing is like too high or too low. Sometimes I might use Vocal Rider, in case you guys don't know what that is. That saves you a lot of work from using a compressor. It's just like I guess an AI automation or something like that. It's kind of hard for me to explain right now. But once you know how things work, and you're not good at explaining on what it does, but it gives you good results, that's all that matters. It shouldn't matter at all. I record my music in FL Studio in my house. Oh, okay. And it's been a minute since I used FL Studio. Even though I have it, it's been a minute since I used it. I was just using it for beats. I used to hate recording in FL Studio. But hey, whatever works best for you, yeah, that's what matters the most. Uh, how long you been using FL Studio?
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them.
I'm gonna add some reverb. Where are you? Short reverb. And I go by time when it comes to me using reverb, so I use a calculator. Okay, set the time for 3. Is it 3 centimeters or 3 milliseconds? Milliseconds, yeah. And divide 3 by 2. That would be 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. And remember, and me, I EQ my reverbs. I don't know if anybody can EQ their reverbs. I clean up my reverbs to make sure that the tail is not going too far out and make your vocal sound very spacey. It'll make your vocal sound spacey and muddy. So I always EQ my reverbs. I put the EQ first and then the reverb. And then if you want to use sidechain, you want to sidechain your reverbs, I add a compressor after the reverb. Let's see. All right. Oh, okay. This year I started FL Studio. I used to pay for Studio. I waste so much money on Studio, so I caught my own. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people, they come by and they like the environment. They like, because I have a couch. I don't know if you guys can see. I have a couch back here. Put the lights on, and I put my little diffuser on. It smells good up in here. And I got my wax warmer with my crystal lights, and it gives a different vibe up in here. There's certain colors that can help you boost your creativity flow. Sometimes I use green, use blue for relaxing, and they love it in here. Sometimes I don't even want to leave. And I'm like, hey, if it costs too much for you, why not just try to build your own? And they say, nah, I'd rather come over here and work with you. I like the vibe. And I had several people tell me that, but I completely understand what it's like having to pay for studio time, because there's so much that you want to do in the studio, but time is the essence. It's time of the essence. And there were times I was trying to convince people to just, hey, why not just save money to get your own laptop or your own computer to make sure that it has the specs and the requirements to actually run as a studio. I'll be trying to tell them, I say, hey, you can get this mic if you like. You can get this interface, and whatnot. I try to do hardware reviews for certain people who are trying to build themselves a studio. But as me, I don't have like all the money in the world, but I can't just get every piece of equipment out there and review for you guys. Like I'm trying. I've been talking to a few companies to see if they're willing to work with me on that, because I like to do a lot more hardware reviews. But on top of that, I understand why it might have gotten a little expensive for you to get studio time. But hey, now that you got your own studio, you can make as much music as you possibly want, as much as you want. And I had a guy in Texas, he went over his way to get his own studio to record his work and send it to me for mixing and mastering. And that's how we work. So the cycle of making music always comes back full circle.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face.
I was not expecting to be at that loud. All right, let me go back and turn that down. Go to my aux track.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times you were.
But I always do it with the beat to make sure that it's not like overshadowing the vocals and the beat.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she hit me on the ground, she like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Got him.
All right, so this doesn't sound too bad at all. I thought, should I add some side chaining to the compressor? I don't need to. Do some parallel compression, add an exciter to it and doubler, and I should be done with the lead vocal track. Shouldn't take long. 1 second. Put on pre-fader. Go to my aux track for parallel compression. I use a compressor and a limiter. You can use any limiter you want. And I do have a video on this. When it comes to parallel compression, you can use any compressor that ends with 76. It's much more effective that way. Let me see. Anything? Okay. How many people we got in the building? Got 3 people. I had 7 people, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna end this up. I'm gonna end this song very very soon, and then I'm gonna go ahead and play your song, D Fly. If you still in the chats. Sorry for the hold up. I'm just trying to hurry and get this out the way.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man.
Yeah, I could. Okay, I can still hear the reverb. I might add some side chain compression to it. So before I do that, let me EQ that parallel compression because I think I'm hearing some. Oh yeah, I'm hearing the tail of the reverb. So let me mute the vocals. Not mute. Solo the vocals.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she hit me on the ground, she like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna cut a lot of that out. Okay, I'm gonna work on the high ends. Add a little. Well, it's more like I call it an exciter.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait.
Oh snap! Oh my god! Let me go back to parallel compression. I didn't limit it yet. Dang, let me turn these off. Go back to this. Dang, 7:20. Time is going by fast. I've only been here 30, almost 40 minutes. Jeez. All right, just sit. Hang on tight, guys. Sorry.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she...
Yeah, there we go. Parallel compression. All right. Focus on the high end, make it sound a little bit more brighter.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans.
Cool. I'm gonna add a doubler to. I'm pretty much adding like a stereo imager to give it a little bit more width, make it sound a little bit more spread out. All right. And I also add a doubler on there too, make it sound a little bit more, make it stand out a little bit more.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man.
All right, almost done with the lead vocal. Now I might just leave it at that. I'm gonna add one more compressor. I'm gonna use a R compressor. One of my favorite compressors from Waves. Give it like a little, set down the ratio between 1 and 3. Give it a slow attack and a mid release. Oh, slow down, slow down. There we go. All right, here we go.
Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she hit me on the ground, she like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Gotta make my presence felt, moving like the poltergeist. She...
What the heck was that?
Her waist...
Oh my gosh. I forgot about the sound effects that I added to the song. Because I remember he wanted a ghost sound. Hold on, what's this one? Okay, that's the sound of dice rolling. And here's the ghost one. That scared the crap out of me, man. I forgot about that part. I was like, what the heck was that? Hey, bro. Maddie, what's going on? Maddie Boom. How much do you charge to mix? Uh, it really depends. Like when it comes to mixing, it really depends on the amount of stems. I have a stem limit, so I can start off with 65 and up. So if you're curious to know, I'll send you my website. Hang on. Yeah, just click on that and go straight to services. I have services on just mixing, mastering, and both. I also have a quantity discount package, meaning the more songs women work on, the smaller the price will be for each song. So if you have two songs, it might be 55 or 60 a song, but if it's like 10 songs, it might go down to like 30 or $40 a song. Really depends. And you're welcome. Let's see. Shoot. Oh yeah, let me create a pocket on the beat itself. Well, okay, that's why I got the ad libs muted. Let's see.
My mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. My mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways, and she hit me on the ground. She like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Gotta make my presence felt, moving like the poltergeist. She my mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways, and she hit me on the ground. She like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Gotta make my presence felt.
Okay.
My mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways, and she hit me on the ground. She like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up.
The reason why I turned it down because I did mention this before. Uh, a bigger engineer said he usually mix with the volume turned down, so in that way he could hear everything collectively. I'm only turning this up loud so you guys can hear, but if I was like just mixing a song, not doing it live in front of you guys, I would never mix loud because you can't hear everything. It's pretty much ear exhausting. It give you ear fatigue. So I would recommend put it like at a normal volume that's a little low, so that way you can hear everything. You can hear everything loud and clear. You can make sure it'll tell you if the vocals are too loud or too low. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to make sure that the vocals are sitting on top of the mix. You hear everything collectively.
My mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways, and she hit me on the ground. She like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Gotta make my presence felt, moving like the poltergeist. She ain't with a girlfriend, I ain't with the boys tonight. Told her she a diamond, I'm just trying to get her moist tonight. She called me a goblin, said my tongue feel like it's motorized. I give a dick and slide and make a total line. She notified, knew I was a. My mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways, and she hit me on the ground. She like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Gotta make my presence. My mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways, and she hit me on the ground. She like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. My mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taking the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my.
Oh, sure, I forgot to add auto-tune on it.
My mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines cause she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll, that's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she hit me on the gram. She like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Gotta make my presence felt, moving like the poltergeist. She ain't with a girlfriend, I ain't with the boys tonight. Told her she a diamond, I'm just trying to get her moist tonight. She called me my mind, I'm staring it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines cause she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll, that's not in my plans. When I separate ways and she hit me on the gram. She like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Gotta make my presence felt, moving like the poltergeist.
Sweet, sweet. Sounds pretty good so far. Let me see. Anybody sent me? Anyone say anything else in the chat? Okay. Let me see what else. Should we do the hooks? Just one take of the hooks. Stack. Okay, he got it. Stack and ad libs, and that should be done. Okay. Man, I'm gonna add that to the freaking voice ox, man. That's not much. Man, screw it. I'm gonna no, he said he wanted more auto-tune on that one, so I gotta make it separate. Okay. Let's see. Copy and paste. Turn up the retune speed. Okay. Boom. Boom. Box. Man, screw it, man. I'm putting on the Vox aux. Yeah, so I forgot I got the auto-tune on the vocal track, not the Vox aux. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Seriously? Nope, wrong one. Dang, this sheet is just it's so freaking small, man. There it is. I get caught in the pinch. I got a shawty, she love me, she go in the distance. Part of the problem, I think I deserve every bitch. Okay. Almost done. So D-Fly, you still there, man? Hang on tight. I'm almost done, brother. Almost done. Wait, why is it number 3? Screw it. It's all good. All right. Shoot, why did I do that? I need the stereo with plugin for those stacks, ins and outs. I get caught in the pinch. I got a shawty, she love me, she go in the distance. Part of the problem, I think I deserve every bitch. Another thing too, when it comes to copy and pasting your plugins, sometimes it lags a little bit. Add a little bit of reverb. Make it down to negative 20%. Okay, add these on. I get caught in the pinch. I got a shawty, she love me, she go in the distance. Part of the problem, I get caught in the pinch. I got a shawty, she love me, she go in the distance. Part of the problem, I think I deserve every bitch. I get caught in the pinch. I got a shawty, she love me, she go in the distance. Part of the problem, okay, for the compressor for that, put it like between 3 and 4. Give it a medium attack. Slow, close to slow release. I get caught in the pinch. I got a shawty, she love me, she go in the distance. Part of the I think that part's a little bit too loud. Yep, it's too loud. That's why he was loud on the stacks than he was on the hook. There it is. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. 5 people in the chat. I appreciate if you guys can run up those likes. I appreciate you. That's all I ask. relax. Let's see. Anybody in the chat say anything yet? Nope. Anybody got any questions for me until it's time for me to finish it up? I mean, I'm not going to end the chat at all. I'm just going to move on to the music that some people want me to listen to. I'm just want to get this song out the way first.
The bitch, I got a shawty, she love me, she going the distance. Part of the problem, I think I deserve every bitch. They take a mile when I only be offering inches. I'ma just call her, but never just calling it quits. Won't see the altar unless I can alter my vision. But I'm tempted. The bitch, I got a shawty, she love me, she going the distance. Part of the problem, I think I deserve every bitch. They take a mile when I only be offering inches. I'ma just call her, but never just calling it quits. Won't see the altar unless I can alter my vision. But I'm tempted. The bitch, I got a shawty, she love me, she going the distance. Part of the problem, I think I deserve every bitch. They take a mile when I only be offering inches. I'ma just call her, but never just calling it quits. Won't see the altar unless I can alter my vision. But I'm tempted. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Her waist been on my mind, now I'm staring it in the face. Still,
I got to do the ad libs now, and I'm done. Won't take long. I'm going to use a vocal writer plugin just to make sure that those ad libs are not too loud or too low, and call it a day. All right. So even though the song sounds good, I didn't even master it yet. That sounds nice. Appreciate it. I'm trying not to rush the song in case I might miss something. Because back then, people used to hit me up all the time saying, "Hey, how long is the song going to take to mix? Is that a runaround time?" I hate. The last thing I would want from anybody is to rush me. Because as an engineer, you need to take your sweet time. I know some engineers out there who could go through a mix like in 5 to 10 minutes, and boom, it sounds good. But I like to take my sweet time. I have no reason to rush through it unless you want me to. So it sounds pretty good. I just gotta get these ad libs right. So let's see. And after that, I am done. Go ahead and send this to the client. I don't master it just yet. I always send unmastered mixes, meaning the song is 100% mixed, but it's not yet mastered. And in case I did master it, there are some people who might want me to go back and make some changes. So you know what that means? When I just master it, I have to undo that mastering, go back to the mixing stage, change whatever they want me to change, and then master it again. There are some people who prefer me to mix and master it first, and then they go back and they want me to make some revisions. I do not like that. I had one guy from Cali. He asked me to go back and make some changes like 6, 7 times. I say, bro, you just use up your 2 free revisions, or 3, whatever, how many I gave him. I'm like, bro, this is getting time consuming. So if you're an engineer and someone keeps asking you to go back and make some changes, you better make sure you get compensated for it. Because I'm not saying this is easy work, but it is time consuming. Your best friend is time. Patience is a virtue. Shoot, spot 96964. I'm sorry, I didn't even see your question. Is the Shure SM7B good for rapping? Is what I've got. Yes, yeah, right here. 1 second. Yeah, this is the Shure SM7B. I've been using this for 3 years, and I love it. There's a guy that I follow on YouTube. He's a fitness trainer. Well, he's somewhat of a fitness YouTuber fitness model. I've been following him for 6 years, and he used to be a rapper. Now he's going back to making music, and he's using this to record his music, and it sounds good. There's some rock vocalists that use this to record their vocals. Yeah, it's good. It's good enough for recording vocals. And also I don't have it with me. I think it's in my closet. I use the microphone that I reviewed recently. It's called what was it called? The Tank 3 microphone. It's only $80. And on their website they have windscreens like the one like this one has. And it's good for recording vocals. Or if you just need it for podcasts. It's $80. That the link will be in that description of that video if you want to check it out. They have all types of stuff that you could check out in case you can't get that microphone, because that microphone is like $400. You would have thought the price would have went down when the latest model came out last year, which I really wanted, but that one is $500. I'm like, you get what you pay for, but if you want the high quality stuff, you gotta work around it. But if you're trying to save money, there's a microphone that's $80 worth, and it gives you almost the same quality. You just gotta have a windscreen with it. It doesn't come with its own windscreen. It has a pop filter, which I don't think is that good. But you could buy your own separate pop filter, and your vocals will still come out good. You just gotta work around it. No problem, man. I do what I can to help. Let's see. Ad-libs. Okay. Where is it? Ad-libs. Ad-lib 1. Okay. Give it some analog saturation, and I should be done. So let me hear.
Earn it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell no. Earn it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she earn it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple. Earn it in the face. Still remember the.
Yeah, this one's better. Okay. The mic studio. Okay. And I don't think this one needs auto-tune. It's just ad-libs. Like 6 ad-libs and a 24 bar long verse. So not much work to do there. Okay.
Earn it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never taken the bait. She said, hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plans. When I separate ways, and she hit me on the ground. She like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll today. Got me my presence felt.
Hey, where's the ad-lib aux?
Earn it in the face. Still remember them times.
There it is. Okay. All right. I want to ask you guys something. When you guys are mixing your vocals, let's say if you're mixing your vocals and you mix the lead vocal track and it sounds good, but you have other vocal tracks like your stacks, your harmonies, your lows, your highs, your hooks, your ad-libs, your ins and outs. Would you copy and paste everything that you've done to make your lead vocal sound good onto your other tracks? Have you guys ever done it, or do you guys still do it? Be honest. Be honest. I do it sometimes. Depends on how I feel. If I don't feel like going through all the stages where I'm going to trying to see if I could make it blend in by EQing, compression. Sometimes I might just copy and paste. You never done that? There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I do it just to kill time. And if it sounds good enough, if the client likes it the way it is, it won't hurt nobody, right? Let's see. Okay, should I add an RVox? No. I want to add some Slate Digital to it. I'm gonna just put the ratio to 4. Okay. I'm gonna add a medium reverb to it. So I'm gonna go to the medium reverb. Might put it to, where are you? Dang, that's way too much. I might put it at 4 and cut half of that out. 3.5. And 3.5 divided by 2, 1.75. Okay, for the pre-delay. Okay, let's see how it sounds now. EQ the reverb. No side chain compression on that. It's not that big of a deal. The ad-libs are going to be heard a lot better. So.
Earn it in the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw a couple lines, but she never.
Wait. Oh my gosh, I put it on the wrong track. Here are the ad-libs.
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add I'm gonna add a filter to it. Because these are the ad libs. I'm gonna add like a little filter to it. I'm gonna use a stock plugin that go easy on the CPU. You know, it's just ad libs, so I don't do any heavy mixing to the ad libs. It's just something very simple. Add like a little high pass filter and a low pass filter to get rid of the unwanted noise, all that rumbling.
Wow. Yeah.
And then I add a low pass filter.
Wow. Yeah. In the face. Wow. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Yeah. Threw her a couple lines cause she never taken the bait. She said hell.
Alright. Add the parallel compression, an exciter, and a doubler.
In the face. Wow. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Yeah. Threw her a couple lines cause she never taken the bait. She said hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not them. In the face. Wow. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Yeah. Threw her in the face. Wow. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple in the face. Wow. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple in the face. Wow. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines cause she never taken the bait. She said hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plan. When I separate ways and she hit me on the ground, she like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever roll the dice. Gotta make my presence known, moving like the poltergeist. She ain't with a girlfriend, I ain't with the boys tonight. Told her she a diamond, I'm just trying to get her moist tonight. She called me a goblin, said my tongue feel like it's motorized. I give a dick and slide and make a total line, she notified. Knew I was a problem when I stayed with Chris on low.
Alright, let's see how it sounds towards the end.
Innocent, but staying on the ball in the middle of the racket like it's Wimbledon. I'm acting like
Turn that down just a little bit. There we go.
a racket like it's Wimbledon. I'm acting like I'm innocent, but caught in the moment until I get caught in the pinch. I got a shawty, she love me, she go in the distance. Part of the problem, I think I deserve every bitch. They take a mile when I only be offering inches. I'ma just call her, but never just calling me quits. Won't see the altar unless I can alter my vision, but I'm tempted. A racket like it's Wimbledon. I'm acting like I'm innocent, but caught in the moment until I get caught in the pinch. I got a shawty, she love me, she go in the distance. Part of the problem, I think I deserve every bitch. They take a mile when I only be offering inches. I'ma just call her, but never just calling me quits. Won't see the altar unless I can alter my vision, but I'm tempted.
Alright, the song is just about done. I just gotta get it ready for pre-mastering right quick. Always add a limiter on my mix bus, and I compress it to the point where you hear the drums hitting very, very hard, and then I turn the slider to like -5 to leave some headroom for mastering, and boom, mixing is done. That's all it takes.
The face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines cause she never taken the bait. She said hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plan. When I separate ways and she hit me on the ground, she like, where you been? I said, I've been in my bag. She could end up ghosting me if I don't ever.
Alright.
The face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines cause she never taken the bait. She said hell no, you can't be my man. Baby, slow your roll. That's not in my plan. When I said
Boom, I turn it down to -5.
the face. Still remember them times she was barely giving me play. Threw her a couple lines cause she never taken the bait. She said hell no, you can't be.
Boom, done. That's all it takes. Mixing is not that hard. I love it. It changed my life. Go ahead and bounce this and send it to the client, and if they like it, I'm gonna go ahead and master it, but not right now. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on young D-Fly's music, and someone else sent me a couple of more songs that told me to check out, review it, and let's see, bounce it, unmastered. Bounce it as a wave and MP3. A wave for myself and MP3 for the client so they can listen to it. Because the waves, you know, they're such a big file. Okay. You better not crash on me. Thank you. Let me see if anyone else had any questions or anyone say anything yet One second. Oh, okay. Let's see. I've never done that. Nope. You compress the master bus. No, I don't compress on the master bus. I actually don't touch the master bus. The only thing I put on a master bus is a VU meter and the frequency spectrum analyzer. It's only 748 in the package. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Hang on. Oh, okay. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh. I thought it was a freaking mailman. It's almost 8 o'clock over here, 8 p.m. UPS. I forgot I had an alert from UPS. It's just that we don't get UPS here all the time. Oh my gosh. That was so embarrassing. Okay. Your question was, do I compress on the master bus? No, I don't. I do have plugins on the master bus, but they don't affect the whole master. I only add a VU meter and a frequency spectrum analyzer. Basically, it's just showing me what I'm hearing. So if anything is too loud on certain frequency ranges, it'll let me know what I need to do in order to fix it. That's all I do, and it doesn't add any changes, any differences you'll hear on the whole entire master. That's all I do. I don't mix. I don't compress on the master, but I compress on a mix bus. I have a mix bus that is routing into the master bus. What auto tune is the best? I still use auto tune EFX, but the latest one that just came out is easy on your CPU. It's easy on latency, so you can use it while you're recording. Either the latest one, auto tune 2026, or an auto tune EFX. That's all I use. I don't use. Sometimes I use AutoTune Pro, but I've been using EFX for the last 11 years. That's my baby. So those are the best AutoTune plugins that I can think of for myself. Where am I from? I am from New Orleans, Louisiana. 504. Who that? I shouldn't be saying that because the Saints they suck right now. I don't know, man. Man, that's just crazy. But yeah, that's how I do. That's like one of my pre-mastering guidelines. I put a limiter on my mix bus, but I don't limit it until everything is done. I I check the gain reduction or attenuation, and I make sure that it's sitting between -1 and -4. I leave the. Let me see. Since I'm still on here, let me go to my limiter. I use the L2 limiter. Sometimes the L4 limiter that just came out a few weeks ago. I put that on my mix bus, and I make sure that the out ceiling is hitting -0.1. Someone had the nerve to try to call me out and say it's not -0.1, it's -0.01. I'm like, bro, I said -0.1 because it says so on the L2, but on the L4 it's different. I'm like, it shouldn't matter. There's so many people on here that be trolling, making themselves sound like they know much more than what you know, But I put it on -0.1 so it won't touch the ceiling. Then I take the threshold and I turn it down until I hear the drums disappear. If the drums disappear, that means that you went too low, you went too far down. Bring it back up a little bit until you hear the punchiness in your drums. And once you hear them, leave it where it is. And I take the slider, I go to my mixer, take the slider and turn it down to negative point. I'm sorry, not negative point, -5, -5. So it'll leave me some headroom for mastering. Because if you just leave it the way it is and you start to master, you don't have any headroom left. You don't have any space. So when you try to master it from there, it wouldn't make any difference even if you turn it down. But if you master from there, it's gonna sound a lot worse. So that's what I do. And it's just about done. And did I bounce it already? Yeah, bounce it. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce it, send it to my client, and hear what they have to say. If they need me to go back and make some changes, so be it. Even if they want me to add something like another sound effect or add some kind of an effect on the beat, make it slow down, drop, and come back in, or adding like a stutter effect or anything in that nature, and that way, they can have some ideas along the way once they listen to it. But if they keep making me go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that's a different story. And I've had that happen to me plenty of times. And also, too, as soon as I'm done mixing, I don't get out of it. I delete what's not being used in the session file so it won't take up your storage space. I'll just put that right in my recycling bin. Anything that's not being used. So if you have multiple takes that you don't have in your session file, just go ahead and delete them. Take them off your session file and put them in your recycling bin. So that way you save yourself more space. Because when I first started using Pro Tools years ago, only God knows how much I had left of space on my hard drive. But when I went back to Pro Tools, I had nothing but edits, unused tracks. I had like thousands of them that I was not using. So I went to each session, deleted the unused ones, and I had a lot of space left. So always remember, check with FL Studio, check with Cubase, Studio One, Logic Pro, BandLab. Make sure you delete everything that you're not using. Don't just save it. So I'm out of here. Go ahead and send it to my client right quick. And I'm going to get to D-Fly's music in a second. Come on. Thank you. All right. The Falcons suck too. I was never a fan of the Falcons, but since I collect fitted caps, a lot of the hat designers I became friends with are from Atlanta because my favorite baseball team are the Atlanta Braves. Braves crunchy. I'm not a big fan of the Hawks. And I'm not a big fan of the Falcons, but I'm a huge fan of the Braves. I've been to Atlanta a few times, and but man, I'm not bringing this up to tear you down. But what happened with the Falcons when y'all played in the freaking Super Bowl? What happened? Y'all had it down to a T. I don't know what happened, man, but there's a conspiracy going on saying it was rigged. I don't know, man. I just thought it was weird. But here's the next one. I built my PC myself and put a 4TB in it. Well, yeah, that's good. That's very smart. I have like 2 TB, and I have another 2 TB external hard drive. I might take my computer in and try to get it more RAM and more space because this computer is amazing. I have a Alienware Aurora R3 or R4. There's so many models of them, and this bad boy is amazing. I never had a problem with it, never. And it works so fast. You could game on it. You could make music. You could film, stream, edit, game on it. But one thing, like years ago, when I had a Mac, I was told that I could not make music on it and edit videos on it. Because when I did that, it gave me problems. My video card got fried. And I haven't gone back to a Mac since. Because Apple is not open, it's not open source. They won't let anyone borrow their software specs just to add their own stuff to it. Like Windows. Windows, you could build your own Windows computer, but you can't build your own Mac computer. So I haven't looked back since. Even though Macs have the best sound cards, Yes, they have the best sound cards, but it ain't worth all that money. And if you have a problem with your Mac, you can't. It's not open source. You can't add your own stuff to it. You can't increase the what's the word I'm looking for? You can't increase the storage space without they say so. Because if you do, you void your warranty. So it's ridiculous. Um, I got a Clevo gaming laptop, 36 gig RAM and 6 terabyte space. Dang, that's impressive. I mean, I started off with a laptop making music. I started off with a cheap laptop, and from there on, that's all that matters. I have a desktop and a laptop. I use my studio desktop to work from home, and I use my laptop to travel wherever I want to go. I can make beats and record on there, no matter where I go. So yeah, I would recommend get yourself a nice desktop and a laptop. But if you have a laptop right now, that's fine. But let's say, for instance, you want to work from home and you want everything all in one spot. You might not want to take it with you. I would say just get a desktop. I got 64 gig RAM, 4 terabyte Pro Art C GPU. Nice, nice. I think mine is 64 gig too. And if your if you have a great video card, then your computer should be super super fast. I made sure that my Alienware and my laptop both had the same thing. But that's what makes computers and laptops so expensive, though. The video cards. And that's why I couldn't. You looking into that now? Cool. I couldn't. I couldn't go back to a Mac because when I had my video card fried, they said it was going to cost me just as much as me getting a new computer from them. And I was like, it ain't worth it, man. I didn't have the bread for it, so I took it as a loss. I spent like almost $1,000 on that computer, used, but it was like new. I got it off of eBay. I was using it for school because I was going to Berkeley College of Music to study music production. So I wanted to use this computer for music. And then like 6, 7 months of me using it, video card got fried. So, and they said the reason why they couldn't replace the video card because that computer that I had, the model was discontinued. I was like, are you serious, bro? So it is what it is. All right, D Fly, I'm about to go check out your. Well, I got to email this to my client first, and then I'm gonna check your music out. So give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and open this Gmail right quick. Tempted, unmastered. Let me know what you think. D Fly, the other D Fly, not you. It's another guy I'm working with. Let me put this back to his name. Tempted, unmastered. Where's the MP3? There you are. And I just keep the wave for myself. I use the wave for the mastering. Never use MP3 while you're mastering. Quality will make a difference. All right, send. Done. All right, so let's go to YouTube right quick because D Fly said his music is on his channel. Ah. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Oh. All right. Shoot. I just realized something. Because I'm speaking to you guys on my phone. Nah, it's not gonna make a big deal. Cause I just remember. Wait. I can hear myself in the headphones. The headphones are still on. Headphone. The headphones still on. Hello. Headphone. The headphones still on. Hello. Hello. Damn, getting the feedback from you guys from the phone. Damn, getting the feedback from the phone. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Uh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Uh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Yeah, it's like a delay. Whenever I'm speaking to you guys, I can hear myself in the TV, and then I hear myself from the phone. Whenever I'm speaking to you guys, I can hear myself in the TV, and then I hear myself from the phone. Whenever I'm speaking to you guys, I can hear myself. All right, hang on, D Fly, I got you, bro. Hang on, D Fly, I got you, bro. Dang, it won't let me. Dang, how can I go to your page? Dang, it won't let me. Dang, how can I go to your page? Oh, he's from the Bronx. Yeah, I went to the Bronx before. Man, it's like a huge project a system over there. He's from the Bronx. Yeah, I went to the Bronx before. Man, it's like a huge project a system over there. He's from the Bronx. Yeah, I went to the Bronx before. Let me turn this off. All right. How am I gonna do this? Because it's been. Because I want you guys to hear the song too. It's been. I forgot how I did it last time. All right. Let's see. Go to channel. There it is. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see. Where is he? I'm on your channel right now. He has a song called I Ain't. There it is. All right. I apologize if you guys get a lot of feedback. I'm gonna see if this is gonna work. I apologize if you guys get a lot. 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 I just remember I gotta play it from the TV. Oh man. All right.
I love you, D-Fly.
I ain't fake, I ain't hanging out at Diddy house. Bobby want me, I'ma show you what it's about. He got me on the right path, put his name saying,
all right, all right, all right. I think I gotta play from my TV. Oh, dang, bro. How did I do it last time? I think I played it from my TV instead. Hey Google, turn off speakers.
I love you, D-Fly.
I ain't fake, I ain't hanging out at Diddy house. Bobby want me, I'ma show you what it's about. He got me on the right path, put his name sake. Always on the grind, you know we don't play. Receive blessing from the Lord, and medication got this savior. Such sinners in their reach, and for those who seek your face, gotta shake up. Put a hole in the demon, now he a dolphin.
You sound so familiar. I think I heard your songs before. Let me put it back on the man. I'm gonna play this on the speakers, man. Screw that. Hey Google, turn on speakers. Turn off wax warmer. I'm gonna start over one more time. Come on, come on. Matter of fact, I think I could turn the mic off. I take that back. If I turn the mic off, you guys won't be able to hear the song. Oh gosh. All right. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk. It's just that since I'm not using my computer to film, I can't play the music that's in the computer. It's ridiculous. I gotta stop talking. Hold up. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Mute this. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go.
I love you to fly.
I ain't look great, I ain't hanging out at Diddy house. Bobby want me, I'ma show you what it's about. He got me on the right path for his name's sake. Always on the grind, you know we don't play. Receive blessing from the Lord, and dedication from God this Savior. Such is a generation for those who seek your face, gotta shake up. Put a hole in a demon, now he a dolphin. On the block it get hot, where I'm chilling often. Tryna run and you get done, I get my powers a weapon. Man, I'm young and I'm blessed, I ain't even stressing. Yeah, he rescued me because he did let it in me. Got my eyes in the Bible, getting his word on repeat. Got the sauce, got the trip, man, I got the recipe. Ain't got time for the games, no, you can hang with me. Rise up, Lord, confront them and bring them down. With your sword, rescue me from the wicked round of town. And I'm dripping on this team, you can't drip like this. You can't walk like this, you can't talk like this. I ain't look great, I ain't hanging out at Diddy house.
Oh, that's your hook. Oh, dang. Dang, I didn't know that was your hook, bro. Man, you got bars. You got bars. Yeah, you said something too. Hang on. Play the better move song next on my page is on top. How long have you been doing me? Okay. Yeah, bro. Like I said, you sound very familiar. You ever heard of a Christian rapper named Blessed? Like Bless Ed, and together it's called Blessed. That's what you sound like to me. Look him up. I kid you not. Listen to him. Play the better move song next on my page. Okay. Dang, man, that sounds more like a diss track to me. uh what was it called again? Move? The play the better move song. The move song next. That's I like the message behind it. Um it's just that the beat sounds very loud. Like it sounds like your vocals and the beat are fighting with one another, trying to figure out which one is going to stand out more. So if you can, just go to like in the mid high frequency ranges. Just cut a little bit of that out and place your vocals in there, so the vocals can be heard a lot better. The beat won't be clashing with your vocals, but it still sounds good. You got bars. Don't get me wrong. You got bars, bro, and you sound just like Blessed. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna play a song from him. Let me see if I can find one of his tracks. Blessed. Uh, he got a song called "Jesus, I Love You." Jesus, I love you. I love you. You sound just like him. Here it is right here. Here it is right here.
Bless it, bless it. All of my Jesus people stand up. Jacob Pharaoh, the king of the tones. I don't know what you came here for tonight, but I came to praise He who made it right. But Christ He is known to turn it on like a light bulb. Say I tried to dodge like a fight, but Jesus saves, don't just excite you. Stay grounded on the rock until I take flight, y'all. Christ Savior, Christ Creator, Miami and Broward, Christ Mayor.
You sound just like him. That's Blessed. That's the only track I've heard from him in a long time. I don't know if he got anything new after this. This is like back in 2000. It was 13 years ago, 2011, and he redid Kanye West's song "Amazing." He's letting you know how amazing God is. And when I heard you, that's what I thought of. You sound exactly like this brother. That's crazy. Let's see. What'd you say? Two Samuel on my page. Play that one. Jaunti, you're right. You sound just like him, bro. All right, I'm gonna play one more, and then I gotta go to the other guy. 2 Samuel. All right, I'm gonna go back to your page. 2 Samuel. Excuse me. 2 Samuel. Is it? Yeah, 2 Samuel chapter. No, which chapter is it? This is verses 22 to chapter 22, verse 17. You better kill us. You better kill us.
I need to fly.
Reach down from my heart, took a hold of me. He rescued me from the powerful enemy. He took me out of the what I was supposed to be. He rescued me because he delighted me. Out of the brightness, was a lightning blaze forth. Crisscross shooting threes when I'm on the court. Walking with the Lord, yeah, you know we gon' score. Singing souls on me, yeah, you know that for sure. Reach down from my heart, took a hold of me. He rescued me from the powerful enemy. He took me out of the what I was supposed to be. He rescued me because he delighted me. Out of the brightness, was a lightning blaze forth. Crisscross shooting threes when I'm on the court. Walking with the Lord, yeah, you know we gon' score. Singing souls on me, yeah, you know that for sure. Holy water on his head, get the demon off. Wake up in the morning, yeah, I'm feeling awesome. Dancing and I'm praying and I'm talking to the Lord. Lord is my rock and my fortress, yeah, for sure.
That's a hit. That's a freaking hit, and I like the message behind it. I like this is what I call hip hop. A hip hop that's a message for the soul. He's not talking about violence. He's not talking about guns. He's not talking about sex. He's not talking about anything that's negative. He's talking about something positive, and that's what I rock with, and that's what I just wish that a lot of people can actually reflect from. I Man, shoot, I can listen to this as my freaking workout music. And yeah, hit me up, man. We could try to work on something together. Maybe I might mix one of your vocals in a YouTube video. You never know, man. Because you could spit. It's just that the quality could be a lot better. That's all. That's all. But keep doing you. Because since you're using FL Studio, that's even better. It's much easier. If you could just listen to your voice, you know your voice better than anyone else can. Just take your time and try to make some space and dimension for your vocals to lay on the beat. Because I can hear that the beat is loud and your vocals are both loud. But I can hear everything you're saying. But as far as for the beat, it kind of like overpowers a little bit. It overshadows a little bit. But other than that, keep doing you. Just keep learning. You're gonna get better eventually. But yeah, shoot, if you got any songs you want me to work on, let me know. We try to work something out. Cause I'm liking it. If I hear good music, I want it to be better. Strive for greatness. Keep moving forward. You might get somewhere with this. All right. Let me see. That was a guy. Let me go to my email because they sent me some music. Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and check in a minute. All right. Let me see what you say, D Fly. Yeah, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Trust me. But make sure to go easy on the volume of your vocals and the beat itself because they're both loud, so they're both clashing on which needs to be heard more. So just take your time. You're gonna get it right. You're gonna get it out. You're gonna figure it out. Let me see. Okay, exclusive tracks. I don't know if they're in the chat right now. Um, we got how many people we got in the chat? 5 people. I appreciate you guys. Let's keep them likes up. I'm still learning how to do this type of stuff for a live stream. So I appreciate if you guys give this live stream a thumbs up. All right, so let's see. Let's check out. He got a record called Candy Rainfall. I don't know if he's in the chat right now, so I'm about to play his music. Maybe you might check this out later. So let's see.
Got sugar dripping on my lips when you kiss me. Every touch is sweeter than a daydream. We riding slow through the city in the backseat. Booming 808s make my heart skip, can't breathe. You got me high like a sugar
reminds me of Soul for Real. That's the name of the band. They got that song called Candy. My love, do you ever dream of? Like, I'll be careful because if I sing it, I can get a copyright claim. I might this live stream might get a copyright claim anyway just by the songs that I played. Other than that, it's all about the experience of talking to you guys. So that song was tight. I don't know why you be sending me your stuff to me to listen to just to get my thoughts on it. It sounds freaking good. All right, let's go to the next one. We have Crown in the Storm.
Yeah. Stepping in the zone, my sign so first. Clock still ticking, I've been putting in work. I was on the road, no luck, just mad. Phone chase hype, I create my path. Whole block froze when I moved too calm. Never lost stand, kept truth and palm. Plays get drawn like a war room chart. Every ball hit like a steel tip top. Do a small move grand. Auto frost, every fake face melt when the game get lost. Too real, too rare, can't clone this sound. Every breath I drop, make the night turn around. Drill bass sound, that pressure alive. Never ran from the pain I dropped. Codes on my phone, maps in my head. Still break bread when the family fed. Whole scene watch when I lock that frame. I don't play talk, I redefine game. Whole gas, no cap, no deal, no fraud. Every move on beat, every loss gets scored. Pray for the strength, got muscle from pain. Rain hit still, I let it the strain. Eyes like scope when the crowd get thick. Revive fast, that's instant quick. I don't dance on beats like a man that space every snare.
Sounds like he's going straight through the beat, no hooks or anything like that. Sounds good. I can hear those stacks. They blending in beautifully with the lead vocal. Yeah, this one's nice. It sounds very nice. The quality is superb. The consistency and the volume is on point. Nothing bad, nothing negative to say about it. This one's called If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time. This better not be an R. Kelly track. Just trying. All right.
Yeah. It's like I ain't even trying to talk heavy right now. Just listen. Yeah. I remember how you fall asleep on my chest. Heartbeat, so felt safe, no stress. I was out here trying to chase the world, while the world had me losing my girl. Too many nights, riding away, should've held you close, but I pushed you away. I was so blind, didn't see what I had. Now I'm talking to my shadows in the silence, sad. I replay you laugh in the back of my mind. Your voice still shine like summer sunlight. Now the bed too cold and the room too wide, and I hate how I let your love just die. If apologies could build a bridge back home, I walk that road with my heart exposed, but I know these scars don't heal.
Who does he sound like to y'all? At first, for a split second, he sounded like not Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber, or maybe he sounded like that the whole time. I don't know, but he sounded like Justin Bieber a little bit.
Overnight, still I give my soul to make it right. If I could turn back the hands of time, I love you different, hold you like you're mine. Ain't no rewinding life, but I still try. Tell me how to bring back what I let die.
Yeah, he sounded like Justin Bieber right there, but it sounds good. Every track he sends me sounds good. I'm like, bro, keep doing you. You know. Other than that, when it comes to making music, it's a beautiful thing. It's life changing. It's therapeutic. It's soothing for the soul soothing, and this track right here is very positive. If you know, like when I say it's therapeutic, get your emotions out. You know. Excuse me. I be trying to tell people like there are a lot of things that people be going through every day who are artists, composers, producers, sound engineers, sound designers, anything that you're involved in with music. Just take it out in the studio. Make music over it. Use music to express yourself in ways that you can. You don't want to say things that you might regret. You don't want to do anything that you might later regret. Just take it out on music. That's what it's made for. We gonna got one more track. All right. We got 5 people in the building. Cool. You guys still with me? All right, we got one more track left, and then after that, you guys can ask me any questions, and I'm not gonna take any other requests for music because it's getting late, and I got some other songs I gotta mix as well. And I got a studio session tomorrow and Monday, and I got videos to shoot. More YouTube videos. Oh my gosh, I forgot. See, your boy been busy. That's how it is. All right, this one's called Starlit Criminal.
They said, don't touch the stars. I stole one anyway. Moonlit leather, chrome in my veins. Run from heaven, dancing through flames. City lights blink like camera eyes. Can't touch my sins in electric skies. No halo, no chains, no fear. Just reflections of the smoke I steal. Every step I take, I'm erasing law with the rhythm too clean, too raw. They try to cage the thunder, but the beat broke through. Every scar is a badge, every move the proof. I'm a starlit criminal, born to break light. Dancing on the edge between wrong and right. Stealing halos with a silver grin, a center of rhythm baptized in sense.
All right, that one right there, I realized the vocals are very, very loud. I think they're a little bit louder than the beat. Just turn the vocals down just a little bit, and you're good to go. I could definitely tell that the vocals are a little bit louder. That's the only issue I have with it. But it's a beautiful record. You guys saw me listening to the beat. The beat was freaking it was freaking tight. I enjoyed it. But the guy who's singing this, I don't know if it's the same guy singing. It could be. It could be the same guy, the same artist for Starlit Criminal, and If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time. It could be the same guy. It's starting to sound like it to me. But other than that, the records they're superb. They are freaking good. The last one, I just think the vocals should be turned down just a little bit. They are, because it is. I think it's a little louder than the beat, or maybe it has compression to the point where since there's not much instrumentation being played when the vocals are heard, because there are some songs where when you have vocals being played on top of a beat, but not much instrumentation being played except for the drums, the vocals might sound a little bit louder. And then soon as the piano, guitar, keys, anything that comes in, then the vocals will be turned down a little bit because of the compressor. I think it's like side chaining. So you might have to like let your EQ or your compressor know that, hey, look, don't make the vocals too loud where there's not much instrumentation. And then when the instrumentation comes in, make sure the vocals are set to a certain level where it sounds the same. It's carrying that same momentum and consistency throughout the whole entire track. I made that mistake before a long time ago, and I realized why it sounds loud where there's no instrumentation there, but you got the drums there. So that's my only complaint. Just turn it down just a little bit, and you're good to go. So let me see, because I got a message. I had my glasses off, so I couldn't read it. I got something from D Fly. Let me see. I think I got something from you, man. I don't know what it was. It just happened so all of a sudden, and I couldn't read it. All right. Ah, okay. But yeah, man, D Fly, you're a freaking beast, bro. You got that voice. I can hear it. You sound just like Blessed. Keep doing you. Keep spitting for God. Keep doing the Lord's work. Spread it out there. Give everybody the good word. Keep making beautiful, positive, life changing music. So Here's another thing too, being a Christian artist, don't let anyone question your faith, because there are a lot of artists that I used to look up to decided to leave CHH and go back to secular music. Now I'm not saying all secular music is bad, but it has that reputation of being bad. So I'm not saying that you will go back to doing regular hip hop, but if you do, don't forget the Lord and just be yourself. I wouldn't judge anybody if they do go back. Just don't lose yourself. And there was one guy who was making Christian music, and we were both going to the same church. He changed all of a sudden, and he's saying a whole bunch of stuff in his music, this and that and the third, about violence, drugs. Only God knows. It's not my right to speak on what he's doing. I'm not judging the brother, but he changed. Everyone looked at him differently. So keep doing your thing. Keep keep following Jesus Christ by making beautiful music, because you got some nice records, man. It's just the quality needs to be better. If you want to work with me on that, we can work something out. I got you, man. But other than that, I got other records to work on. I might do another live stream probably tomorrow if I have time. I'm not so sure, because I do have a studio session tomorrow, plus other records and videos I got to work on. So I'll keep you guys posted in a community tab where I'm gonna keep you guys posted on when I might do my next live stream. So in that way, if you guys have any other requests on which songs you'd like me to review, I got you. But I'm gonna be out of here. You guys take care of yourselves, and God loves you more. I love you guys. Keep doing your thing, and stick around for some more videos. I got y'all. Guys, have a good night.